Overwork, neck and upper back pain? Don't ignore these ongoing symptoms. They might lead to forward head posture.
Please keep watching this video. I'll tell you how to stretch it and how to do self-care for you guys. Keep watching it.
So what's the common cause of the neck and shoulder pain for desk worker? First of all, if they have improper height of the monitors or the computers, and then another one is going to be sleeping pillows. So if your pillows are too thick or too high, then probably your neck is gonna go flexion, like more bent forward, and it's gonna cause a lot of pain and discomfort in your neck as well. And also another one will be a lot of texting, using overwork with a smartphone. Because a lot of people are texting by just doing this, and their form and neck is gonna get really tight in this positions. The other one is going to be 8 hours of the working without any break. So if you're just keep doing the same motions for like 8 hours, then you're going to use the same muscles over and over, and that's going to be repetitive movement of your neck and shoulder, and that will cause a lot of tension and discomfort on your neck and shoulder. So what's the key symptoms for this upper cross syndrome? First of all, they're going to have a lot of headache. We can also say it's a tension headache. If your SCM or your upper trapezius muscles are really tight, then you can feel some tension headache around your temporal area, sometimes your forehead, sometimes your eye area too. And then another symptoms will be your hands and thumbs or the finger numbness and tingling. So sometimes if your neck is really tight, it compressing the nerve on your neck, and then it goes to the down toward your arm and hands, and it can cause hands and then finger discomfort. So the next one is going to be just the upper shoulders and neck pain.
So from this video, I'm going to tell you guys how to stretch the front part of your neck and the upper trapezius muscles. And also I'm going to give you a little tip for how to strengthen your front part of your neck as well to decrease your cervical disc herniation.
Okay, so this is how to do self-assessment to know if you have head forward postures or not. So you just sit against the wall and then try to put your head against the wall here, and then try to put your lower back against the wall. From this posture, if you can touch your elbow and then your hands against the wall without any issues, any pain, discomfort, then you're good. That means you don't have head forward posture. But sometimes if you have a head forward posture like this, you probably won't be able to touch your head against the wall like this, or you also won't be able to touch your elbow to the back. Also, you're gonna have a huge arch in your lower back. So check it out and see if you have head forward posture. If you do, keep watching this video, and then I'm gonna tell you guys how to stretching and strengthening the muscles to fix that posture. So before we start the neck stretching, make sure that your shoulder is not going forward. So you're gonna bring your shoulders backward like this, and then try to stretching your neck. So put your hands behind of your lower back, and then put your head ear to the shoulder, hold it for another minute. Make sure you drop your shoulders slightly down and hold. Inhale with your nose and exhale with your mouth. Hold. We're gonna hold for another 30 seconds, and then slightly pushing a little bit more lower down if you feel more stretching that out. Drop your shoulders slightly more down. Hold for another couple more seconds if you can, and try to hold it for a minute in total, and then try to bring your head slowly come back up. Okay. And then the second one, we're gonna go ear to the shoulder, look up to the sky, hold it for another minute. We're just gonna hold it in here and try to push a little bit more lower down, and then try to open up the spaces a bit more. So ear to shoulder and look up. And you're probably gonna feel the stretching in front of your neck muscles here. Look up, bring your chins a little bit more higher up to the sky. And again, hold for a minute in total. Once you're all done, try to bring your head slowly back down. And then the next one, try to put your hands behind your lower back again, and then look down, smell your armpit, chin in, drop your shoulders down. Same thing, we're gonna push a little bit more lower down if it feels more stretching, and hold for about 60 seconds here.
So this time, we're gonna stretching your front part, the shoulders, and then your chest. Try to find a door, and then your right side leg is gonna go forward and stretch, put your arms toward the middle of the doorway. So make a 90 degree of your shoulders, letting your body forward. A lot of people dropping their heads down when they're doing this kind of a scrunching, but try to lifting your heads up and then bring your chin in and letting your body forward. So hold there for a minute. If you feel numbness tingling on your arm and hands, you can just drop your hands down Or you can actually bring your arms a little bit more up to the sky and then feel which part of your chest is going tighter. You can go to the middle and you can also go to the lower and just hold it in the air. So take it hold for another 60 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys how to use this tennis ball. So if you have this tennis ball or the massage ball or a lacrosse ball, just put against the wall here and then try to find a spot that's really tight and then leaning your body a little bit more towards the wall. Maybe your fingers on top of your shoulders and then feel if there is any tension of your muscles. You can roll your ball to side and then feel if there's any big tension in here. And after that, we're just gonna bring your arms to the side, up and down. Still pushing the balls with your back and then arms up and then down. And try to kind of stretching that muscles a little bit. Try to do maybe like 10 repetitions, 3 times in total. Or you can also just keep doing it until you feel kind of release the tensions too. If you feel a little bit of clicking sounds or clicking feeling, try to find one spot and then just stop in that area as well. You don't really need to like move it too much over and over. If you find one spot in here and you can just like sink it and try to hold it for maybe like 30 seconds until you feel release the tension. After that, we're gonna target the upper trapezius muscles. The upper trapezius muscle, you just put the balls against the wall, but find the edge of the wall so you can actually push the balls and then lean it forward. Try to find one spot that's really sore and tight and try to lean your body forward. So from here, so I'm just gonna lean my body a little forward and try to turn my neck to the side of my shoulder. Sometimes if your neck is really tight or if your upper trapezius muscles are really tight, you will feel the pain referral all the way up to your head. And then if you feel the pain, just hold it there and breathe. And then maybe hold it for 30 seconds or hold it until your head pain is going away. And then go back, exhale, and rotation. Then hold it in here and slowly coming back. Again, exhale. And slowly coming back. Okay, so try it a couple times and then see how you feel on your shoulder. So to prevent this kind of symptoms and pain, you can actually have a break. So for example, if you're working 8 hours, take a 1 hour's working and then take like 10 minutes break and do some 2 or 3 minutes of the short stretching that I teach you. And another way, you can actually adjust the height of your monitors or computers. Sometimes people are using the dual monitors and they're kind of like rotating their head all the time doing these motions, but try not to do that and then try to put it more into the middle of your eye height of the monitor. So make sure you're not lifting your heads up or you're not really looking down. Well, even when you're using your phone, when you're working, try not to bring your heads down. Try to lifting your heads up and bring your chin in and then lifting your phone's a little bit more higher than maybe 45 degrees of the phone using texting, and then smartphone is gonna be way better. Next one, the really important stuff too, you can actually think about what kind of pillows that you're using. If your pillows are too high or too thick, try to kind of using something flat and a little bit lower heights too if you're sleeping on your back. But if you're sleeping on your side, maybe you might gonna have a little bit more higher one, about your shoulder height to your neck height one. So you can actually have a nice and firm neck height of the pillows rather than just dropping down your head when you're sleeping on the side. If you had any pain and discomfort while you're doing some of the exercise and stretching that I've been showing you guys, please do not continue it. If you feel numbness tingling along your hands, that means you're compressing the nerve. So don't over stretching or do not keep going if you have a pain and discomfort. If you really want to help with the practitioner, please come and see us at Able Wellness Center. If you haven't subscribed our channels, please subscribe and like our channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.